P1. I'll go over here. Hey Sam, can you bring over the 61 key?
All right.
Let's see, P1. Yeah. Need a longer cord. Probably hung over here someplace. Excuse me.
Which loop was it back to that?
Pardon? There should be a dedicated. Look at the directory there. There should be one that says selector key. Or something. Key blank. You see it? No, there should be this one down here.
Okay, selector L1, L2.
Yeah, like an idiot, I bridged onto the key. It went over to the dispatcher desk, so I had a place to test them from. But the stupid thing, I forgot that you had to have the dispatcher desk line selected to do it, so I ended up running another line over. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go in. Should be able to go in there. You don't have to select it now. Okay. First loudspeaker is here, right? Okay, so it should be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You had it there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, darn. I know what it is. The key is 9. That's where we had it, wasn't it? Yeah. The key is 9. And 11 is the actual L1, L2. Okay, I'm going to take this patch down.
So what was the goal here again?
Pardon?
What was the goal here again?
The goal was to get one line for the selector over here on the workbench and one line for the key. I'm not.
2.
296 used to be the. Yeah.
2. That's the first and last?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it takes 17 pulses to wind this thing up to where it closes the contact, and that would ring the bell.
So that would be...
Ring and then release.
Now, to get the captive...
Oh, now you're going to do it upstairs again. Oh, that's right, you just did this one.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's in this captive position, and every time a pulse is sent, I'm going to bring up. I think if is that moving?
It did the first time.
Did it release?
Yep. Try it again. Yeah, it was. Give it was one hit.
Oh, you gotta have that line. Okay. Okay. What it would do is the time correction would send a pulse that would cause this thing to just make and break and ring the bell.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear the bell jingling in that pattern I told you about to set the clocks.
And then, just to when you well, what was it? You went Once you got in the captive position,
Oh,
then you would have.
gone over and turned off the
over.
time center.
Well,
Well, it's already off.
no, when you started it, you would have thrown that over,
Yeah.
and that would have cut the wire from the observatory into the.
You would have called everything up to the captive position.
Yeah.
Then you would have flipped that switch over
Yeah.
and send the time signal. Then when the time signal was done, you had to flip it back and...
Flip it back, and
What did we send, a 0 or
uh,
0, 0?
I think you can just call it again or whatever.
Oh,
No, or just what? I guess you have to send enough.
hello, hello.
I guess you just have to send enough to get it out of
Yeah,
whatever it's 4 pulses or something.
demonstrating a train dispatcher call system.
Oh, I don't need this.
No.
You're Naveen.
Yep, I can.
How you doing? Good to meet you.
Good.
Yeah, we all got our shots, so...
Yeah, I got my third. Do you have a way to copy blueprints?
Unfortunately, no. I have to, I usually go over to, I don't know, FedEx over in Exton. I think there's a place, there's a UPS place in Parksburg,
Right.
by the Walmart there. I think
Yeah.
they'll do it.
Really?
I think their price, that's right, I took the last time I went there, their price is better than the FedEx.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because this is made of unobtainium, and I don't want anything to happen to it.
I think you can do that while you wait.
I think Naveen would be interested enough too.
Oh, that's the map here switch.
That's the Glenmore switch.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day, I had one of these on my wall in my bedroom. Do you know what this 591 was though? Curl and Curbo or whatever it was. 594, no.
Where?
591.
Up here.
Yeah, what is that? I noticed they were implementing that because all of a sudden level 5 worked, and they never got done when they went ESS.
What's the sound like?
I never heard of it. Yeah, it's funny.
I'm trying to think what the company,
I don't know. It's like
There's a woman who went to our church. She passed away last year. She was one of the last switchboard operators at Glenmore.
oh, yeah.
And she wrote a bunch of stories I want to write up for singing wires.
I didn't realize Pewtown had an exchange.
It did?
Yeah. 469.
Okay.
Somebody says that Morgantown, when they got local to 469, they went through Glenmore.
Huh.
And I can see because they got 4 from Morgantown would go to Glenmore because they're 9 absorbed. Instead of dialing 2, they would dial 6.
Okay.
And then it would go.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, the days of step, you could do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Check this out. Look how much it was.
$3.21 or $1.25 or that was the.
That was for the call, but paid $3.21. It was $2.65 plus $1.25.
Yeah.
$2.65 for phone service. 4-party.
Oh.
But I managed to get the 182 to work only on my one long ring.
No long distance calls on the bill?
Just one. $1.25 for.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think where I've seen a 591 phone number
I
even.
don't know how
Yeah,
many.
I can't.
Then I have these I found. This is Glenmore.
Okay.
Look, that's the address on DSL reports. And then this one is the Eagle edition. I don't know how this. And it shows what they added and all this stuff. And it was like there's 13,000
Good grief.
for the special service equipment.
You do anything for 13,000 these days.
10,000 for all the hardware, I guess the step switches and. But this is what I built my stuff with
Okay.
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And so.
You still have it, or?
No, I'm building one now. That all got, I think, confiscated from when I got busted for the blue box.
Okay,
I
rats.
found that stuff too. But yeah, if they could copy it without hurting it.
Yeah, well, I think you could feed it yourself, or at least do it while you're there. You know, they do it while you're there, so that would.
Yeah, because I'm building small.
You have enough switches, or?
So far.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you have extra switches?
I do have a stockpile of extras, but they're they're maybe probably AE, and they're all different ages.
What I would need one of these times is a cover for a connector.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, one other thing about while you're speaking of stuff, do you happen to have, the only thing that Depot didn't have that I needed mainly was a $1,900 extender.
19.
That's the 4-inch square electrical box
Oh, okay.
with the extender ring.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? It looks like a $1,900.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. Yeah.
But there's no back to it.
I have some. I have some of the what's the larger size?
411.
Or I have them someplace. I remember I put one in. I don't remember where I put it.
But I'm soldering on my banks.
Oh, okay. Oh, brother. Yeah.
I did 2 connector banks. I'm gonna have 2 connectors.
Okay.
I did them with a 50 pair. That's just sitting there.
Yeah, it'll be cool. We can fire it up again.
Yeah.
I don't want
I check when all the control equipment's in the crawl space.
Great. Yeah, I remember him getting it last time. It was crawling under there for a few things.
Yeah, it was sitting over there when they had it. Yeah.
Yeah, he did a little mini demonstration last time. That was pretty cool. And this is still on, I think. This is the end carrier equipment.
Okay.
So you can pick it up and make a call. It's
running too.
sounds pretty cool. Yeah. Like if you pick it up, you'll hear the 3,700 hertz. So.
On this one. Okay.
And that'll go away once it supervises. But
There.
Oh wow. That's quick service. Hey.
Yeah, I knew where they were, so I might as well.
Did that only be short?
Oh, pardon?
That only
No.
Yeah, because John gave me a small rack, one of those little ones with the wheels on it,
Okay.
which is really unstable. Extremely unstable. You tilt it back in inches, wants to fall over.
Oh, brother.
So I went to Home Depot and got some of that channel. It looks like stop sign pole.
Oh, okay, yeah, and spread it out.
Yeah, and I made it 21 inches long, and it made it stable.
Okay.
Because last time I was at the show, or one of the times, there was a rack about this tall, sitting there, and it said free. So I got it. It was missing one of them legs.
Oh, okay.
So I made that with that same iron, and that worked well.
Okay.
And so I said I'll do that with this, and I have some carriage bolts to act as levelers.
Okay.
So I can crank them up a little bit and wheel it around. And so what I was going to do, the hole in the front was like this size, sort of.
Yeah.
There's a hole in the front and the back, you know what I mean? So I was going to enlarge it and put a switch, electric switch.
Okay.
And on the inside, put a 4-gang outlet. Because I have 2 power supplies that are 24 volts.
Yeah.
So when I run them in series, then that little gray transformer with 4 taps for apartment.
It's kind of an inductive. Let me pick up a selector.
Oh, that's another problem.
Hear anything?
not yet.
Oh, okay. Probably needs a relay.
Yeah, I love them. I found a hole in Morgantown, and I could just hand them one and I could do it.
I was trying to pick something up, it wouldn't make a lot of noise, but this will turn on the
I guess I did.
ringing generator too.
And,
That's the ringing signal.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay,
Maybe.
that's the ringing.
Okay.
And there's also a busy tone generator up there.
The dying mosquito one?
Yeah, the dying mosquito. This switch did not come with dial tone. As a plunger
At
line,
all?
no, it just didn't have it.
Oh.
As a plunger line switch, you got your selector immediately.
Oh, so you didn't really need it.
Didn't really need it. What it did is that when all the selectors were busy, it would lock out the master switch and return a busy tone on all the other lines.
Okay.
So if you picked up and heard busy, you knew that the switch was busy, or all the paths were used up.
Okay. In other words, no tone was
No
good
tone
use.
meant dial.
Yeah.
how many paths does this have?
I think I got 9, 8 or 9. I
Wow.
have to count them.
And no dial tone.
Well, I added dial tone.
Right.
When I put the selectors in, I put a dial tone.
Oh, so this wasn't a selector system?
No, actually, it was strictly connectors, strictly internal.
Oh, okay. So you probably didn't need it.
Yeah, but I wanted to be able to trunk out, so
Right, exactly.
I got this old shelf from Exchange up in Hartford. I think Rick Walsh, either Rick or Steph gave me the bottom shelf, which was enough to hold the...
Okay.
and it's the same era as this,
Okay.
so they don't look any different. And then the selectors came from Steph Kermit.
Okay.
And if you notice how the wiper wires run,
Yeah, well,
they run around the back.
huh.
These are ancient. These predate this switch by a few years.
Huh. Yeah, 'cause I saw pictures. It used to be called Wire Chief.
Pardon?
Well, you used to be called Wire Chief?
Yeah.
Before I
eBay.
knew you, I saw pictures of this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it showed an old-timey phone sitting there on the wall where...
Yeah, well, I ended up, there it is over there.
Okay, yep, that's
I ended up getting this cord test set, and I dug it out, and I figured I can't leave this thing sit in storage. It's too nice.
Okay.
This is like a mainframe cord.
Okay.
So you plug it into there, and take the other end and plug it in there, and there's your 4 conductors. You should be able to operate this key, and each light will go out when you select the conductor. If one doesn't go out or they stay on, that means they're crossed. Or if they don't light up at all, that means there's that would mean that there's an open someplace.
Right. That's
And,
pretty cool.
and then while you're on there, you take a headset and plug it in there, and you can jiggle the cords. If you hear crackling, you know there's a loose connection.
Oh, the old-fashioned way of testing.
Yeah.
That's how I used to do all my testing. You call the phone company, they don't know what they're doing. I call them up. I go out there and find there's static on the line on the tip side because I grounded and all that with my red TS21.
Yeah.
And I call them up, they wouldn't know what I'm talking about. And
Oh, they need to. Nowadays, they sure don't.
I had one where it wasn't doing the CPC, so the voicemail would stay up and tie up the trunk because it wouldn't disconnect the Panasonic system. And the guy had no clue what I was talking about. I actually showed him with the lights on my phone.
Oh, the CPC. Oh, brother.